Good morning, good morning. Give honor to the Most High. Let me see if this working. Let me see if my voice working this time. Last time, yesterday, I didn't have anything working. Let's see if I'm working. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Give honor to the Most High for blessing us to be better, do better, and have better. Coming at you, man. I tried to drop one yesterday. The devil is working hard, boy, stopping me from talking. But anyway, you see the information, man. The title. The game has changed. Are you well? Are you gonna change with it? Are you willing to change with it? All around those things are changing. Inflation, wars, GDP, taxes, real estate, investments, all this. The home, run by a home, the home's high. Everything is up. Everything is up. And we still looking back. We still trying to do what we did last year and the year, 10 years ago, and we wonder why we're not getting ahead. We wonder why we're not getting ahead. The reason we're not getting ahead because we're not aware. My people perish for lack of knowledge. We looking backwards. We think the same thing was working before is going to work now. We think it's just working, getting that income. There's nothing wrong with working, but just working, putting your money in the bank, in a checking account, not saving, just being consumers, and we wonder why we can't get ahead because we're not aware. Awareness. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Seek and ye shall find. These things that we're not using, that's in our word, in the word, faith without works is dead. Faith come by hearing. These are things that I use that we say, hey, how do I change? How do I come and do different? Why I'm not getting ahead? Because you're not using those the principles. You're not adding these principles to our life, and we want to keep looking backwards. We want to keep thinking, hey, everything gonna work out. It's gonna figure itself out. God is gonna just make a way. He's gonna magically make things happen. But you think you don't have to do anything. It ain't just you that you hurt. And I tell you that all the time, man. What about your kids? What about your family? Especially your young men, man. The black men. I'm gonna play some things I want y'all to hear, and then we're gonna get started. I'm gonna get this out of here, but I want to, and not just coming from me, coming from other people, man. And people say, why I'm always on here talking, why I'm on here trying to get my point of view, why I think that I can help somebody, why do I feel that I have the right to come on here and give some information, because that's the problem. We need to know. We need the information. Obviously, we're not getting the information because we're behind on everything. Hold on. Small stuff. You got enough to worry about, right? You got people finding you at fault for everything you do and taking it to the nth degree. Then you want to add all this other stuff into it. As a black man in this society, you got enough to worry about, right? So I'm trying to get black men to understand a lot of this stuff is just, it's not going to benefit you long term. You got enough stress just being in America. And I'm the bad guy. That's how this game works. Because you're not supposed to tell black men that. You're supposed to let them crash into the wall at 200 miles an hour. And I'm supposed to get up there and be like, hey, I got out of the car. Y'all get out of the car yourself. You feel me? That's what I'm supposed to do. Well, I got out of the car. I make more money than the average American black man. So, y'all just do one, two, three. Y'all just be like me. No, it's a system designed to put black men in cars and crash them in the walls at 200 miles an hour. It's a system designed to do that. Right? Just like I live down the street from the Glock factory. It's a system designed to put Glocks out. Glocks just don't come up organically. Glock's not just here because God made a miracle. It's a system to make Glocks.
That's why that Glock factory down the street from me produce X amount of Glocks per year. Right? Because they got a system to do that. Right? So you don't see unemployment in Milwaukee for black males between these ages being a 40 and 50% just cause it's a system to produce that. Right? Same thing in Chicago, where you got black male unemployment between 18 and 40 some years old, over 50%, because it's a system designed to do that. See, but you ain't supposed to say that. You just supposed to be like, well, I got out. And if any man don't do 1, 2, 3, well, he just faulty. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
So that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to just say, hey, I ain't supposed to help my brother. I don't supposed to be my brother keeper. I don't supposed to get the information. I'm supposed to say, hey, I got out the car. He should have got out the car. I don't supposed to look back and say, man, let me show you how to get out the car. Don't crash out, brother. It's different ways to do it. It ain't you. It's the system. I've been saying this from day one. It's the system. You don't understand the system. There's nothing you did wrong. It's the system. Your mama didn't know. Your daddy didn't know. You was raised by a single mother. You came up in it. You wasn't taught finances. They didn't teach it in school. They didn't teach you the economics. It's a system. And you don't understand the system. You don't know how the system works. We don't know how to save. We don't understand credit cards. You don't understand real estate. You don't understand investment. All you understand is to go to work. You don't understand the system. You don't understand entrepreneurship. But people tell you entrepreneur back in the day with jack of all trades. You like you shouldn't do that. Well, you need to just get you a job and you realize just getting a job ain't that no more. Just working a job isn't anymore. It's a game. You've been playing this game, and the game to change. Just getting back in the day, 1971, back in the day, 1940 something. You can have one job. Get you a job. Your wife will stay at home, watch the kids. You can go to work. You can get your house and a car, but the game has changed. And you trying to do that same old stuff like the 8-track chain, then it went to cassette, then went to CD, then went to, it done changed. You got terabytes. We was on floppy disk, now we got terabytes. Hard drive, terabyte. And you still with the hard drive. You still with the floppy disk. The game to change. Let me show you how the game to change. Simple little things that can change your life, can change the way you do things, can help you, but you don't even know.
One step further, that way you can understand how really the middle class has been shrinking while the people that are wealthy keep getting wealthier. In 1971, the stock market, more specifically the S&P 500, was trading at around 98 points. By 2019, the S&P 500 jumped up to 2,900 points. And now in 2024, at the time of recording this video, the S&P 500 has jumped up to just over 5,700 points. Now let me show you why this matters. Between 1971 to 2024, the household income, the median household income in America has jumped up by around 700%. While at the same time, the stock market, the S&P 500, has grown by around 5,700%. By the way, I'm rounding up on the household income numbers. I'm rounding down on the stock market numbers. This is why the middle class has been shrinking. The prices of things have been rising faster than incomes, while at the same time investment values, like the stock market, have been rising significantly faster than the prices of things, and they've been rising significantly faster than incomes. So if you were an investor, you've become wealthier. If you rely on your salary, you've become poorer. Now, what do we also see happening at the same time? Well, we've also been seeing government spending ramp up year after year after year, decade after decade after decade. And along with that, the national debt has been growing, and a national deficit has been growing. How does that relate to the prices of things growing faster than incomes? Well, this goes to what is inflation and what causes inflation. Who does the United States government owe this $35 trillion?
See, if you just sitting back working at a job, worrying about a job, And that's all you got set up. I went to school, got my degree. I got student loans. My debt, I got debt. My debt to income. I don't know what my debt to income. I just want a car. I want me a nice car to get me to work back and forth. And all these things, the prices of everything going up. You don't even know why it's going up. We are here arguing about eggs, how much eggs are, how much milk is. And you said, I can't make ends meet. But how you going to make ends meet when you don't even know how the system works? You just heard them say, hey, your income is not going as fast as the stock market, but you're not investing. I don't know nothing about no investing. But you ain't seeking. Seeking, you should find. You're not investing in your 401k, your job. You're not putting. I'm just putting just enough. You're not even matching. You're not even trying to. You're not having no long term. You don't have a vision. You don't have a path. You don't have a plan, and you don't have a strategy. And you wonder why you behind. You wonder why you failing. You sit here blaming everybody else, blaming your mom and all that. I get it. We all started with nothing. Because we didn't understand the system. But I promise you, if you learn the system and start letting that pour all the mess that you don't learn, it's just like your body, you feel it like a cup. And pour all this stuff out and start refilling it back up. By reading and learning. Looking at the silly stuff on the video, looking at Carla B talking about her husband. She rich, and you said 100,000 people sitting on there looking at her live, her crying about her problems, and she got more money than all of y'all. But you ain't trying to figure out your problems. You don't want to listen to no regular person like me and say, "Hey man, I'm gonna listen to the superstar." See, that's our problem. Look at Puffy. Look at all these people. All of them falling. But the regular person that next door, your friend, they try to tell you something, you don't want to listen to them because your pride and ego. I laugh at people that tell me I be on here, man. I just not to wear out. Oh, look, you look like you got nothing. What do I supposed to look like? You don't know what's in somebody's account. Matter of fact, you don't wear your riches anyway. That's a problem. See, again, we on some old shit back in the 90s with the jewelry and all that, with the clothes, the cars. People getting on fake planes, going to the studio, act like they flying on jets and stuff, traveling, and you broke. You don't even know what inflation is. You don't even know what to invest in. I got another one for you, man. But I'm just talking. Hold on. I got one more for you. Then I'm gonna get y'all, because I know your attention span. You don't want to hear this. You want to get off of this. I know. I ain't got no drummer.
Between $250,000 and $500,000 that you can invest in something, and someone is thinking about real estate, any type of real estate investment, versus the stock market, versus starting or buying a business. What would you do with that $200,000 to $500,000 today to try to maximize earnings, cash flow, long-term equity, but also you're going to work hard, but not spending all your time on that thing?
Yeah. It's a great question.
What would be, some type of real estate investment, some type of stock investment, or some type of buying a business investment?
Yeah. Let me tell you how I think of the three types. Real estate is for tax, and it's for long-term wealth. So it's where you go to have savings in tax and have long-term wealth, not accumulation, but preservation. So we go there to skip the IRS and we go to real estate so that long-term I have more safe assets. Stock market we do to beat inflation. So we want 10% sort of max per year. That's why we invest in the stock market. Neither of these two things, unless you have a ton of money, are going to make you rich.
Right. Let's get 20 million in one of them.
Exactly. Then you can, if you have a ton of money, these two things are great, which is why most people who are really, really wealthy own a ton of this after they've made their money.
Yes.
The only way that you're really going to make your money is by starting or buying businesses. And so, in my opinion, this is where you put the $250,000 to $500,000 because you can have an infinite return on it. You can't make real estate make you 50x return in 1 year. I mean, unless you have some crazy deal. But in buying a business, you can.
But lower time investment in the real estate of the stocks.
Theoretically, stocks for sure, unless you're actively managing it. Stocks are the closest you can get to quote unquote passive income, which is why
If
they're
it's a
the
set and
lowest
forget,
returning.
yeah.
Right. But real estate comes with its own set of challenges and its own set of work.
Unless you have a property manager, but then there might be other costs and things to fix up, yeah.
Right. And what's really different about property management versus having an operator of a business? The difference is real estate can't go to zero typically. You don't have a house and all of a sudden go, it's gone. Now you can't have that with a business. So
Yeah.
I think that's what you want to
More
manage.
risk.
Right. There's definitely more risk and more reward.
And so laundromats is one.
Yeah.
But what would be if you had 250 to 500,000 a day,
Yeah.
and you didn't have any other of your businesses right now, and you had to invest it in something, in either buying or starting a business, but you had your knowledge and you had your platform,
Yeah.
what would be your next 3 moves or next couple businesses you would get involved in?
Yeah. Well, I would, if I had 200 to 500K, even less than that, like
Yep.
$75,000 to $100,000, this is why we bought Resi Brands. I would do a franchise. And the reason why, and I would be really careful about which franchise because there's a lot.
I'm sorry that went too long for you. Real estate, investments, and a business. Those 3 avenues. And which one you want to be wealthy and start a business. To get in it, all 3 of those, that means you got to get some knowledge. My people pass for lack of knowledge. We behind. We ride in a car about to crash, and we not trying to get out that car. We done did it. We look at all the celebrities, and we still behind. They not helping us. They don't know the way. They charging you. And it's that simple, man. With the regular person like us, we get on here and say, hey, guy, you want to do this, do this, do this. Free. Free information. Might get one like, won't even share the information because you want everybody to crash out. I'm doing bad, or they do bad. Nah, I'm not like that. I'm my brother's keeper. I'm my brother's keeper, man. You need to understand what we're going to, man. The world is changing. You want to change with it. You're going to learn these systems. You're going to get a vision. You're going to get a path. You're going to get a plan, a smart plan, and you're going to get a strategy, or you're going to stay. You have to wonder. I'm telling you. And the past is the past. I'm telling you, my past is terrible. You go listen to my story, man. Go look, check us on the World Premiere Word on Street. You got the link. We do it every Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mondays and Wednesdays, me and Extraordinaire on World Premiere Word on Streets. We talking about personal growth, personal development, and we talking about finance, personal finances. We're not no finance advisors, just things that we went through, things that we done learned along the way. See, that's called a mentor. That's called an elder. It's called someone that's trying to help and guide their community, their tribe. And we're trying to build our tribe just like other people build their tribe. But what are you doing? If you don't have the answers, man, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over. You can't look at the car. Look how pricey the cars are. Used cars. Look at the prices. Look how much gold went up. These are the things we love. We love that cars, BMW, gold is going up. We done made all this stuff, clothes, everything, food going up. Social Security, they're going to get inflation. They're giving $48 raise next year for Social Security. That's the elder. CPE. That's for the elders and the people that's on Social Security. All they're giving them is $48. The government is not here to help you, man. They got you all distracted thinking that the president's going to do what president's going to change it. They're not going to change that, man. You got to change yourself. So you got to learn something. You got to get with a community or tribe and say, learn something so you can help your family. You got to hold on to your principles. Get some principles and look in that Bible, man. You reading it. See, that will get me, man. I understand, man. Y'all some spiritual. Y'all go to church and all that. And the words are you saying, are you really listening to them? I don't know the Bible, man, like that. I don't know. I use certain things. My people going to pass for lack of knowledge. The bar is slave to the lender. Seek and ye shall find. These things right here, I use. And I don't have them in the scripture. Some of them come, but I believe. See, the difference is between me and you, I believe. I had stage 4 cancer on my deathbed. I also had my eyes, lost my sight. I done lost things over and over. I had to redo my life, got divorced, everything I done went through. But see, I believe. I don't know all the scripture like all you do. I don't know all the words like you do, but I know one word: believe. I believe it. I believe in the Most High. I believe that He said what He said He gonna do, and I act accordingly. Yeah, I had behaviors in the past that had behaviors, but what I did, see, I let the behaviors, I changed it around. I started saying, you know what? I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna pull all that mess out that I was taught before, and I'm gonna go put number of good things in and believe and act according to them. Now my behavior is gonna act accordingly, and I'm gonna pour that out into my family. That's what I do. So now I set a vision. Then I get to get me a path where I'm going. Me and my wife get together, my kids. What is the vision? This is where we're going. This the path. That's how we get there. This the plan. We're going to make different small plans, and then we got to strategize how to get there. That's it. You got to do it, man. Stop. Look. You looking at your life. You can't keep buying all that stuff. You've been consuming, and you're not going. I'm gonna tell you, it's coming. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You better get some assets. They're going to put you somewhere you don't want to be. You need to take control of your life. And I'm telling you, it's not too late. That I know what you went through as a child. I understand that. I know you went through a divorce. I understand that. I know you're married. All those things, I've been through it. So now what? Let's go and pour all that out, and let's start over. Come check us out Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. World Premiere Runner Street. Personal growth, man. I'm telling you, I didn't know nothing about no personal growth. When I started learning about personal growth, I started understanding that I can fix me by spiritual help, and then I can fix me my physical help, then I get my mental help, then financial help. Those 4 pillars, when I realized to take care of those 4 pillars, that will change my life. That changed my marriage, it changed my relationship with my wife, but changed my relationship with my work, people I work with. It changed me. You just lost, man. Come into the light. You're tired of being in the darkness. Come into the light. That's all it is. It's simple, man. You see, you looking at all these different people, celebrities, look at how I can be a millionaire. It ain't that, baby. You got to crawl. It's a long-term game. It's a marathon. It ain't how you start the race, it's how you finish it. And if you tired, come on. Start share this, man. Hit the like button. You heard what they said, man. Real estate, investments, in a business. Start teaching your kids how to, if you know now you got kids, teach your kids how to start a business, how to start an LLC, how to start an S Corp, how to open a bank account with your business, how to get the EIN number. Teach your kids how to do that. Teach your kids how to invest. Set up their kids. You got young kids, go work at this S&P 500. This ain't no finance advice. It's just education. Go open a S&P, been average 10%. For 100 years, been average 10%. Go put your money in there. What else choice do you have? Your money is inflated. It's going away anyway. What you gonna do? This is simple. Stop making it difficult, man. Simplicity. God, Most High did with simplicity. Simple shit. Go open your broker's account. Go research. Take your money out that regular savings account. Go open your high yield savings account and get you some interest, man, and start let your money work for you. Build up your emergency fund. Prepare. Put a motor protection around you, man. But you got to start somewhere. And you got to start spending more than you have. That's what we're doing. We spending more than what we have. That's basically what it is. You were just spending. You get the extra money, you just spend it. You don't even know what to do with it. It ain't going to last, man. Time will change. You still with that 8-track. You're going to find yourself back there. You're going to find somebody you don't want to be. I'm just saying, I can't let you crash out. I'm not bragging. I just don't want to see my brother crash out. I'm my brother's keeper. And especially my black, and it's just not for racist thing, but especially in our black community, we can't lose no more, man. That's why the kids killing each other because they're going out, they're crashing out because they don't understand the system, and they don't understand this system, and you're not giving them information for it. And they watching all these fools on this saying you're gonna be rich and be a millionaire. It ain't about that. It's about peace. It's about financial freedom. And what is freedom? That I can be free to do get what I want. But you got to learn how to be financially free. They didn't teach you this in school. They didn't teach you about taxes. They didn't teach you this about inflation. They didn't teach you about GDP. They didn't teach you all these things, and we lost out there. You're not even knowing why your eggs. You worrying about eggs, and it's bigger than eggs. They telling you not to buy a house, and you just said the first thing, real estate. And they telling you not to buy a house. You can build up inflation build up equity in your home, and you can go Cash out that equity if you have to. People say don't do it, but you do. It's better doing what you have to do than depend on somebody else. Smartly, learning why. Why I'm gonna get $75,000 for? See, if you'd have bought you a house, you had some equity, you could have took the house and invested in it something. The things he talking about, see, that take personal growth. You can't get to that till you get yourself together, till you get your behaviors together, till you get your beliefs together. Until then, you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stuck in a system that's where you want somebody to take care of you, and you will never have nobody taking care of you. This system's not built like that. That's why it's called capitalism. This system's not built for your money just sitting in your bank and on your back. That's why it's called currency flow. It's supposed to flow. Money is supposed to be moving. It's supposed to be working for you. It's not meant to sit still. It's not meant to be just make. All you're gonna do is, like I say, that you go look at our show, you're gonna make somebody else rich. Somebody's gonna take your money and they're gonna come rich off your money because you just making it, and you're gonna wonder why you're not getting ahead. You're gonna wonder why your kids can't have it. Now you jealous, looking to their left and looking to your right. You jealous of them and they don't know. And it is simple. It's simple. That's it. Y'all have a good one, man. I ain't trying to be done, but I'm giving you, hey, I'm telling you the truth. The truth will set you free. The middle class is going away. How do we solve that? You got to learn some things. You got to learn how to get a business. You got to learn how to invest, and you're going to get some real estate. Either one, or all three. I like all three. But teach your kids that. It ain't about, like I say, it ain't about your older people, man. It's about, hey, go open a little brokerage account for your child. Go open a little fund, S&P. Open something for them, put $25 in there, and just do it till they get older. Start now. Start them off right. You know we didn't start out right. Start them off something. But get yourself together. To be able to do that, you're going to live under your means. You got to get your wife, get your kids to have a meeting and sit down and say, hey, we got to stop doing this. It's not working. We got to write all this down and say, we got to get together because this ain't working. I'm tired of fronting. I'm tired of sitting there looking like I've got something and I'm struggling. I'm stressing. I'm worried. You heard the lady talking about real estate investment. I know some of that stuff is like, oh, like Chinese. Go learn. Because that's what you're going to have to learn these days. I'm telling you. The next 10 years, it ain't going to just be working. You got to do more. This is where we're going. AI is coming. You got to do more. You got to get a skill. You got to start a business. You got to invest your money. You can't spend all your money. You got to prepare. You got to know what's in your bank account, what's going out your bank account. Simple things, man. You can't just, I don't know, I guess I got this. That credit card debt, you can't have that anymore, man. It's killing you. It ain't the way you're supposed to live. No. A borrower is slave to the lender. Think about it. Look at your life and say, man, how that credit card, a student loan, all this, is strangling you, stopping you from going to get what you want. Your debt to income, strangling you, stopping you from getting what you want. And all you got to do is fix those things, get your credit up, and then go get your home. You ain't got to have the biggest house on the block. Start small. See, my people pass for lack of knowledge. You can start buy your first house, build up the equity, take that money, sell it, go buy you another house. That's how you do it. Steps. But we trying to do it all at once. Oh, no, I don't want no house. You've been living in the same area for all these years from that place, and people moving from that don't live here and go buy a house and you haven't. And then you start making excuses saying, well, I don't want no house because the house is this. They say it's better not to get no house. Okay. But they got people got equity in their house, $300,000-$400,000 in their house, and they can pull it out anytime they want. They can get themselves out of debt. They can go buy more car. They can go get a home equity loan, take that and invest that money. They can do all what they want to do. They have knowledge to do it. They can invest in that business. So, man, I'm telling you, man, you better learn these things. That's it. It's nothing personal. Ain't nobody trying to throw nothing you doing better than them. It's about doing right. Steps. That's all I want to. Hey, I want to be my brother's keeper. I don't want my brother to crash out. I don't want to get out the car and tell you, I know you about to crash in the wall, and I'm going to look back and say, okay, and get out and close the door. No, I can't do that. I can't. That's why I get on here. I don't want to know my brother, my family, my members, the people I love, my friends to crash out. When it's that simple, we should be working together. Other races are coming together, buying businesses. See, like you say, I ain't got no money to buy a business. Get together with your family, your friend. You go hang out and kick it with your friends and all that, and y'all just kicking and spending money, but y'all ain't thought about building nothing together. All you thinking about is using somebody. You want to brag on what you have, what you got. I'm telling you, them days, you don't have to say it anymore. I don't have to say it. You ain't going to be able to do it. It's going to be rich, wealthy and poor. That's what it's going to be at. People that have and have not, it's coming. So why don't you jump ahead now? You got time. Start today. We can't talk about the past. We can't stop looking back. And let's start looking forward, moving forward and go forward. And stop listening to them fools, man. And hey, to the left, 50% of people living paycheck to paycheck, so they don't know. Do the numbers, man. Do the research. Don't just listen to me, or do it as on the internet, but go look at your life and say, man, how can I get better? I'm tired of being like this. What can I do? I did it. What can I do? I'm tired. Who can I get with? I want to be better. I want to be different. For my family, for my children, man, for my children. So that's it, man. Not no financial advice. You're just saying, hey, there's another guy talking to you, to another brother, trying to be somebody's keeper. Them celebrities ain't doing it for you, man. It's a way. Work together, build together, grow together. Hey, thank y'all for listening, man. The Most High bless us, man. Bless this word to go out to the right people and the right ears. I ain't like my message not for everybody, but the ear that it's for, I hope it help, man. Hit the like button, share this, man. Support Word Premier Word on Streets, Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. On Monday night, we do personal growth, personal development. On Wednesday, we talk about finance. We give you a full show, man. Check us out. Click the link. Go in there, subscribe with us, man. I'm telling you, I think you enjoy it. We're trying to do our part. It's a little small part. Hit the people that want it, the tribe that want it, the community that want it. I appreciate y'all listening to me over all the time. I'm still learning, still trying to build a business, man. Trying to get my kids in this. I'm just really doing it to show them that it can be done. As I teach them, same thing I be saying on there, I'm teaching my kids, man. I'm not just talking about it. I done had friends trying to tell me about the stock market years ago. I wouldn't do it. Fear. That's what it is. I'm losing my money, trying to hold on. The reason I did that because I had no knowledge of it. I had no understanding. Now you got to get knowledge of it. Real estate, I always say, I want to get this. And I did it. I had no knowledge of it, but when I did it, oh, man. The possibilities happen when you do it. Not starting a business. Done it. All three of them. It works. So what are you building? Just working at a job? Yeah, take that income, but you got to make that money work for you, man. There's no more just putting that money buying. I got to go buy me cars and just buying all these clothes, acting like you rich. A lot of people acting like it, man. Because anybody that's have money, that understand money and understand investment, they invest and pay for that stuff. It's really happening. It's really true. It's not just talking. I'm telling you. So I appreciate y'all listening to me, man, for this moment. Again, hit the like button, share it. Come check us out on Word Premier Word on Street. The link is below. I appreciate y'all. I know I went too long, man. I got to go. My wife got, what time is it? She going to be getting up. I got to go make her coffee. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. I did good. All right, man. Y'all have a good day, man. Starting off Friday, good weekend. I know y'all see my Saints. All my Saints getting destroyed, I know. But I still got to rep them. They just getting destroyed. I'm just...